Okay, so now we're going to go through the Cheng Ching Tai Chi 4. So from the beginning, this is the preparation posture where we make sure the structure of the body is correct, the feet are correct on the floor, the weight's falling through the centre, outside edge, inside edge of both feet connected evenly, and we maintain that throughout the whole form. Crown of the head stretching up, chin comes in, chest is dropped, ribs are relaxed, stomach, abdomen relaxing. And we just stand and breathe, as we just talked about. Focus the mind on a distant, focus the eyes on a distant horizon, and focus the mind on the present. And begin. Sink the weight into the right foot, palms float forwards and face behind. Stepping out with the left heel, shift all of the weight into the left foot. Keep the weight into the left foot, and then turn the right toes in. Centre, and then straightening through the legs, pushing the ground away. This is move hands in small heavenly circles, very similar to eagle flying. The wrists float up, the hands come back towards you and then down to the sides. The wrists go forwards again, then we sink into the left foot, the right wrist floats up, holding a ball, turn the right foot out on the heel, shift all of the weight into the right foot, stepping forwards with the heel. As I shift, I keep the hips turned to the right, left hand comes up, right hand goes down, turning the toes in and squaring the hips to the front, coming forwards, holding the ball again, left over right this time, pivot and step with the right foot. As I shift, the hips are turned to the left, the right hand comes up, pick up the left toes, turn them in and turn the hips, keep the weight forwards. As you grasp the sparrow's tail, roll back, the left hand comes underneath the belly, turn the hips, comes up to the side of the face, and then forwards and square into press. Back, separate the hands, arms becoming longer, move back towards the hands and then push like an ocean wave. This is single whip. So back, forearms become parallel with the ground, turning the hips to the left, the right toes turn in, shift and turn into the right hand side at the same time. Hold a small ball with the right hip, 5 fingertips come together, send the whip forwards, pivot and step with the left foot, shifting. Left hand comes up, squaring, turns over like push. Release the right hand, coming into lifting hands, scooping something up into the centre. Right foot on the heel, keep all the weight on the left. As you turn the hips to the left, bring the foot in and drop the arms. Step out with the right heel and shifting into shoulder strike, squaring the hips into the top left hand corner. Turn the hips to the left, shift the weight, brush down the back of the right arm. As you bring the foot in, stand up. White crane spreads its wings. Sink down and then turn. Right hand comes up, left hand goes down. Step out with the heel. Shift and square at the same time into brush the knee and push. Stepping up, heel goes down, toes turn to the front. Very similar to lifting hands. This is play guitar, this time with the hips square. Turning again for a second brush knee and push. Turning the toes in. This is step up, parry and punch. So back, open, forwards, making the fist very slowly, turning the palm downwards, small step through, the toes off to the corner, shifting and turning at the same time. This is the back fist. And then the left hand goes forwards and strikes. As you step through, keep the hips turned to the right as you shift, bring the fist up in front of the belly button, and then square send the punch forwards. Turning to the left, wipe off, as you roll back, and push. This is crossing hands, so back, let the elbows go out, turning to the front, the left toes turn in, coming around as you shift, and pivot, stepping when the hands are down by the sides, shifting into the centre, into crossing hands. Back to the left, drop the hands down. Left hand goes forwards around the ball as you pivot, step behind, heels in line, front to back, shifting and squaring into embrace tiger, return to mountain. Turning to the right, this is the same sequence as before. Roll back and press, just done into the diagonal. And now push. And now single whip. So we always turn 180 degrees. So we're going to end up facing into the top left-hand corner. And now bear walking. So open the arms, step to the left with the left foot, shift left, turn right, step up with the right foot, shift right, turn left, comes around, brush the kidney with the back of the left hand, bring the foot in and make the fist under the elbow. This is step back to repulse the monkey. Around, and step, shift and square. Comes around as you turn and step, and then shifting and squaring as you push. Third one comes around, step, shift and square. Turn to the left, hold the ball left over right, and then pivot, step into the top right hand corner, shifting and squaring. This is called part the wild horse's mane, and stepping forwards to widen the shoulder width. This is moving hands like clouds. Stepping in, as you shift you change the hands, and then turning to the right, stepping out, shifting, changing the hands. That's 2. So we count it on the stepping of the left foot. We do the same amount of cloud hands as we do repulse monkeys. So that's 3 now. Shifting. And now coming into single whip. Stepping forwards. Long step with the heel. Shifting. Squaring, turning the foot in. This is snake creeps down under the water. Open. Back. Keep the back straight as you dip down. Up. Through the back of the wrist. Golden rooster stands on left leg. Step back, change the hands. Golden rooster stands on right leg. Step behind, shifting, turning, right hand comes up and strike right. Comes around for a kick. Open, trace the eyebrows and kick out to the corner with the right toes. As the foot goes down and shifting, we strike left. Then we're going to kick with the left foot, so turn around, come into the crossing hands position, turn the palms out, kick with the left foot. Now we're going to spin 180 degrees, so I drop the hands, put the toes behind, and spin around. Left hand in front. This is a heel kick as high as you can. And as the foot goes down, you're already in brush me and push. Sit back and open. Forwards, change, and brush me and push on the other side. Now low punch, back, brush the kidney, step through, brush the knee and low punch. Back, open, forwards, coming into ward off right. And the same sequence as before. Roll back, press, push, and single whip. This is known as the 4 corners. So come back, the left hand comes under, I turn the left toes in, step with the right heel, step into the first corner. The second corner, turning around to the right, turn the left toes all the way in, stepping around into the second corner. This is the third corner. Do what's called a unicorn step across the other foot. And finally the fourth corner. Right hand comes underneath, turning, stepping around, then coming forwards, holding the ball, right over left, turn and step to the front, coming into ward off left again. And now the same sequence, forwards, pivot, shifting, squaring into ward off right, turning, roll back, press, and push. And now single whip. Long step again. So we can do snake creeps down again for the second time. This time even lower, so nice and supple and warmed up. This time coming into form the 7 stars. Step back and open the hands, round, 360 spin, land up on the left foot, the lotus kick, down. This is bend the bow to shoot the tiger. Punch with the left hand, the right hand, and your left hand. Pivot on the ball of the right foot, and send both fists down to the left. Open the left hand, coming into punch once more, back fist, chop, step through, shift, and square into punch. Wipe off again. And lastly, crossing hands to finish. Drop the hands. Left hand inside for men, right hand inside for women. Shift into the left foot. Turn the right toes out. Step in with the left foot. And stand up to finish. Thank you very much.
So we'll put that on.